welcome to the PTT trading community inaugural town hall. So the purpose of this town is to help us get information on how to escape the biggest trading issues. So here at PTT, we provide trading signals to people who are building a test skill or they're building a business and they are looking for something that helps them get short-term profits to solve everyday bills. So in this video, we're going to be addressing 7 reasons why people lose money to trading and how you can avoid that. And if you're coming across us for the first time, you can check the description of this video. You'll see a video that will show you what PTT stands for and how you can join and profit with us. So access to the PTT community is currently free. But that might be changing anytime soon. So trying to get some things in place. So by the time I'm done with that second video, you will also see another link in the description that will take you to the PTT WhatsApp, so you can chat up the admin and get more info on how to join us. So 7 things that causes losses in trades. So we have an 85% accurate signals being provided for us here at PTT, but that does not solve all the issues that have to do with trading risk. You as a trader, you still have to be responsible for how you manage your trading accounts. Nobody else trades for you here. So it's important as what you pay heed to these 7 things. So the first problem is multiple trades. So I think in that previous guide, I told the people who if you know you don't have up to like $50, or you might even extend it to $100, to be honest. If you know you have that limited trading capital, don't enter more than one position at every point in time. This is going to help you. It's going to save a lot of stress. But just in this teaches you, apart from the fact that if you trade his stop loss, you are exposing yourself to more risk. The number one thing it teaches you is discipline. Everybody that trades, or there's always that constant war between fear and greed. So even if we know that we have very high quality signals, you still need to understand as well, no matter how good an analyst is, there are times when the market will move against analysis because of probably the breaking news or something happened, something like that. So if that trade is not a winning trade, you are exposing yourself to way more risk. But like I said, the number one thing teaches you is discipline. When it comes to following a trading plan, there are times when you have consistent wins in the market and you start feeling invisible, and you might be inclined to ignore your trading plan. So make sure that you always stick. Don't enter multiple trades if you have limited capital. Everybody in the group is trading with different capital. So it's easy for you to see someone that made more than you from a signal, but you also have to understand that they most likely have more trading capital for you, or they entered the trade at a much more sweeter spot than you. It happens. So the two reasons why people lose money in trading is not breaking even. So there are times when if you send a signal to the group and markets start reacting in a very bad way, you see a place that say, break even, so that you don't lose money, so at least you get some profits. So one thing I will also advise you is that if you have very minimal capital, I would urge you to probably, when you see break even, just take your profits. But if you can still set break even, good. But at that point, that's what the analyst is saying, to break even, you have made more profits. The goal of break even is to bring your stop loss to your entry price, so that you don't lose any money even if the trade does not work out. But at times when you actually have to look at that trade and just take your profits, that small profit that you have, and move on and wait for another signal. So that's that for break even. Number 3 is not taking profits. So also, the TP, each signal has most times just 2 TP1 and TP2. TP1 is always, let's just use percentage. Almost like, let's just say TP1 can be a 5% profit for that trade. TP2 can be a 10% profit. And if it's a signal that has TP3, probably 15% or 20%, as the case may be. So if you're starting out and you're still trying to get the hang of things, you might just choose to stick to TP1. Like I said, this trading thing is more about the long-term gain than the short-term game. So yes, we are trading to get money to solve everyday bills. But like I told you guys also, you might just treat this as also a job that pays at the end of the month. So we draw once a month or at most 2 times a month. So that you can also let your capital breathe. So so check it also. You might need to make use of TD1 for a start or mix it. At the end of the day, the goal is to make profit. That's the most important goal. So the one issue is what another issue that what people this thing face is not checking entry points, not checking what entry points, because there are times when by what you would see that okay, this trade, this signal has dropped, and what you want to enter the trade, but you now find out that hey, the trade has the listing has moved away from what's your entry point. So it is very, very what's important that okay, I'm trying to pause to know. Okay, people are hearing. So some people are saying they can't hear me. Probably the network. Continue. So even if you are trying to enter a signal, sometimes this is for people who probably enter the signal on time and the market has moved. But even if you are still within the entry range, after imputing everything, you found that you are within the right entry range before you now what execute the trade. So it will prevent you entering into a trade. You understand? So very, very important. So always be vigilant for things like entering a trade. Number 5 is what? Missed signals. Missed signals. So some people don't see the signal on time. And I've talked about this thing several times. Any time signals drop, there's always that time frame of what's like the best time to enter immediately. So if up to until now, it literally just takes you a few minutes. It doesn't take 10 minutes to optimize your Telegram. So Telegram is that where sometimes you find that you entered so much unnecessary groups. Sorry. So go back to them now and exit. Even there are some groups that you know that you are not that group is not over, but we have some sentimental attachments to that group, those groups. So you can accept them. Even the different exit. Ensure that was your main Telegram accounts are on, like the main notification settings are on. Then now mute all channels that's what you don't necessarily have to open on time. You understand? Then leave the signal group to be the only one. So that's what you can also set. You go to that also set a particular ringtone or notification sound for. So whenever you know that's the particular the signal that has dropped. So taking out time to do this is a lot of stress. So that was you don't be missing signals. I know that probably you don't want so many notifications. So it sets it this way. And also, you know that once that you hear that particular notification bell, you know that what signal has dropped and what you go and enter the signal. So some people complain about a signal that some signals are dropped late by analysts. So I'll look into that and find out a solution to that. So that one is between me and the analyst. Another thing is poor network. So someone advised us to get good SIM card or MiFi. So that's part of the realities we have in certain places, poor network. So then I think one another thing is what losing touch with reality. One of the things you should not do in this program is to lose touch. So it's for you to be in that place where dollars are being made every day. But don't lose touch with reality. Be very, very disciplined. Don't be at that point where you start imagining on all the amazing things you do with the profit, like what you make. Because these are the things that makes it hard for you to be disciplined. These are the things that what makes it hard for you to be disciplined. Because what you're already imagining, and when you enter that area of imagination, you start being more irresponsible. You start ignoring some risk management, and you start editing trades. So know that the goal is here is to have more winning trades, and we here at PTT we have way more winning trades and trades than his stop loss. So you have to have a discipline of sticking to what trades. Set a stop, your TP, and let market to 10. So I think that is all that. Then also I want this to be in recording so that people know I'm exploring getting us another more signals. You understand? I've been reviewing, I'll still do more, but I've also been a lookout for other great signal providers like the one we have. So we might start seeing even more signals from next week in Telegram. So those signals will be marked as high risk. So that's what you would know that this is the other signals provider. So you might also have to probably test them with a demo account for a while. But I'm bringing them, then you know that what I've done my work to ensure that their signals are also what high quality also. So, but the goal is what is to also make up for people who probably miss signals for due to some reason, so they can still get the trade. It's not for people who already get signals to entering multiple trades. No, it's to help more with more options for people who probably generally could not enter that signal or missed it. It increases the amount of signal that we get. So also by the time we launch PTT Pro, we are going to get that's going to also be dialed up, and there's also going to be other benefits for people joining the pro community. So I think that is all for reviewing last week. So I'm going to be stopping the recording now. So for those people who are going to be listening to this recording, if you have a question, ask it in the PTT group. If you're somebody who is not a part of our community but wants to join us, check this description in YouTube. You'll see a tutorial that tells you what the PTT community is and how to join. And by the time you click that link and go to that video, check that video description. There's a WhatsApp link that will take you to where you can join the PTT community. So see you guys. Have a great weekend, everyone.